The only thing we have not done yet on the second floor. The Incendio challenge room. That's going to be our next destination on this day. A new spell needs to be learned. The girls that actually stand over here. Might actually try to trade with them. I do have a couple of spare cards after all.
Do you want to swap famous witches and wizards cards? I'll give you a card number 81, Kwang Po, for number 43, Cyprian Yaudel.
Yeah, that was indeed one of the ones I had.
Here you are.
Wasn't sure about that. I do know a couple of groups where people can trade, but this was indeed one that we had double.
Kwang Po.
And therefore we can get a unique one. 81. Let's go see if it also applies to you.
Do you collect famous witches and wizards cards? I'll give you card number 94, Merton Graves, for number 31.
Yeah, that one we also have. But that one I can even remember. We recently got that one, so... Perfect. 2 girls in the same group.
Number 94.
And we actually are able to trade with both of them. Nice. Now let's go make our way down. Collecting beans.
Ow!
Oh. Why did you target her, Harry? I know there's an auto-aim system in this game, still. It's pretty obvious I wasn't going for her. So interesting sometimes. Auto-aim. Especially when it doesn't work the way you want it. Oh, get out of the way. Those are my beans in there. Moving down, 4th floor. Nobody's standing in the way here. Yet I still auto-aim towards a student, yet again. You'd better have something to trade for me then.
Do you collect famous witches and wizards cards? I'll give you card number 78, Orsino Thruston, for number 98, Dimphna Fromage.
Okay, let's swap.
Also one I was able to get double, apparently. Didn't remember this one, but apparently I got that one double.
Number 78.
And therefore we also receive card number 78. I do believe this was the final one. There were 3 cards that we had double, I believe, so... The rest is going to have to wait until later. Moving down, 3rd floor. It's a bit of a waste of time to go in here, I think, so... Let's actually skip out on it and immediately go towards the 2nd floor. Check out the final couple of bean storing locations right over here. Ending off with 97. Good enough for now, I guess. Time for Charms class. Incendio Challenge Chambers. It's already giving away which spell we're going to learn here. But Professor Flitwick is going to tell us right away anyway, so it does not matter, I guess. But that is indeed what we're going to learn next. The ability to use fire. Sounds dangerous.
Good morning, class. Today's lesson will most assuredly involve us in learning how to cast the appositely named Bluebell Flames. The proper incantation for this charm is Incendio. You will now see that a crawl space has been revealed in the wall. Beyond this is the Incendio challenge. Mr. Potter, if you wouldn't mind coming forward, please. The Incendio spellbook is located on the other side of the crawl space. Once you've managed to collect it, the Incendio charm will be yours. You must then return here to the classroom. Do you understand, Mr. Potter?
I do, Professor.
Very well then, off you jolly well go.
Jolly well. You are realizing that you're sending us into a burning chamber with a lot of danger. I think you can actually leave the jolly behind then. Let's see how the spell challenge works this time around. This was one we already did in the Philosopher's Stone as well, of course. But now we have a different room, of course. Would be boring if it's the same one. It wouldn't be a different game if it was the same one. Oh yeah, of course, fall damage. Keep on forgetting about that. We've got another gargoyle waiting for us. I think we need to initiate it right away. Right, we've got not a whole lot of room to work with this time around, so it might be a bit trickier. It requires a lot of speed on our end. Boom. It may be more difficult because of having less room. It does not mean that we're not able to do this. There we go. Breaking stone and rock. For some reason always feels so satisfying. And what do we have here? More of these things. But it looks like they're currently inoperative, so I guess we need to use those later. First we're going to check out this room. Nope, not this way. Door. Oh, these things again. Luckily we are going to be learning the spell to finally take care of them, so... Let's go fall down here. It is more dueling time. I'm doing plenty of that in here, it looks like. Let's get out of the way first, get ourselves a good vantage point. And now we are ready for you. If you're standing closer to these guys, you also got the feeling that the quote-unquote tennis match is also done quicker. But he actually does not have the reaction time required in order to keep this up for long. You only have to rebound it twice. That's already good enough. Doorway open. And statue has been formed. And force. Let's go see where our avian friend is going to lead us. Oh, not towards you, I hope. Need to go find ourselves a second one, I believe. Looks like that one's going to be down here. Rinse and repeat. That's the only thing I can say. We've been in here for, what is it, like 4 minutes and we've already battled 3 gargoyles. Unfortunately separate. I think by this point in the game it wouldn't be very unthinkable to give us 2 at a time. To make it a bit more challenging. But no, it's only 1 at a time, every single time. Oh, help. Never mind, I don't want 2 at the same time. I'm not even able to take care of 1. Then I'm already getting hit. Oh. Yeah, this way it works better. And I've got you. Only got hit once. Still plenty of health left. Second bird statue. Not that the statue is a bird, but it will turn into a bird, so... In my book, still a bird statue. Back up. And they both actually ended up over there on the pressure switches. They have been kind to us. Now let's make sure you also stay kind and leave us alone. So we can leave. For the next challenge. The next challenge is going to involve the spell itself by the looks of it, because we are going to learn it right over here. Take a look at these torches. They look like something Incendio needs to be used on. First, let's make sure to get there safely. And learn ourselves the Bluebell Flame spell. Let's go play around with blue fire. There's often a requirement for a spell of an incendiary nature, especially when confronted by a spider's web across a doorway, or when a distraction is required. For both of the above, the Incendio charm can be used, otherwise known as the Bluebell Flames or Cold Fire. Incendio may also be used as a dueling charm, although care must be taken if the opponent knows Expelliarmus. Yeah, this is indeed something you don't want to get thrown back at you, so... Be careful in the duels, I might say. But let's go use it for that other purpose, namely activating switches. Like these torches. Let's also make sure the auto-aim does not screw with us. It actually targets something we don't want to target. So let's go use the L button for a change. Ah. Let's go out of the way, I guess. That thing is going to be in the way of our attempts to light these things. Oh, make sure not to jump. No, this is not good enough, so activate it once more, I guess. Yeah, now we can squeeze through. Perfect. What do we end up finding? Down. Back into the main room. I guess now we know what we can do here. We saw these pig statues, but now we actually have Incendio to turn them on. And if we then actually flip pendle them, we will actually see they lift platforms. Actually giving us the ability to jump back towards the main platform. You get out of the way. That of course also needs to happen. So now we've got the ability to jump over. Activate. Come on. The auto aim never works when you want it to. Now let's see if we can actually get across. Need to do it quickly. Of course, these things are not going to stay lit all the time. Need to do this quickly. Oh. Already able to see that the platform actually lowered. Oh yeah. I think we first need to take care of this flame over here. We can try to sneak behind it, but I'm pretty sure we cannot, so... I think I'm here a bit too early. I think I need to do something else first. Down here, I guess. You flip and die. Because indeed, Incendio also works against these guys. Finally are able to take care of them. Indefinitely. Yeah, this puzzle can be a bit confusing. As you can clearly see, whenever we shut off one of the flames, the other one will actually be lit. It's not possible to turn them both off. Therefore, we need to do this separately. Activate the platforms. Now we are actually able to hit the switch. Need to be quick, of course. The flame will, of course, stay out, but not these ones that we just activated ourselves. But those we do need to be quick. At least the first switch we are able to reach. Shut off the first flame. On the exit door. Oh, this was not a smart idea. It hurts. Falling hurts. Now let's go light you, because we need another pillar to move aside. On the other side it's going to work exactly the same. We just need to keep in mind that whenever we activate or deactivate this flame, it will activate the other one again. So now we need to hit the left switch. Or maybe not. Still the right one, even in this room. This one goes off. But like I said, that will actually mean it will activate on the other side. Blocking off the left pathway. But luckily we don't need that. We now need to go on the right. And therefore, the ability to push the other switch. Let's go make our way there. Yeah, of course, that other flame is still there, so... Like I said, this puzzle can be a bit confusing because of the duality between the flames that activate and deactivate. So we first need to go into the other room, deactivate the flame there, which will of course activate the flame on the other side again. I hope you're still following. I think I am. I think I am. And I'm the most important one, I guess. I'm playing this game. Not too sure why I'm playing this game, but I am playing this game. So I need to do it correctly. Now moving towards the other side. Not the side we actually came from, but this one. Because here the flame for the switch is going to be out of our way. The one on this side and the one on the other side. Both of them out of our way. So this one we can actually reach. Awesome. Both switches pressed. And therefore exit revealed. Don't have to bother deactivating any more flames. We can reach the door from here. And therefore our exit. Awesome. We were able to do this quite quickly. Did get hit a couple of times. Once by the gargoyle and because of stupid fall damage jumps. But this should be worth at least 40 house points, I hope.
Excellent, Potter. 40 house points to Gryffindor. That is all for today. Class dismissed.
There you are, Potter. Just thought I'd remind you we've got a Quidditch match against Ravenclaw. I'll meet you outside the stadium. Hurry along.
Are you going to do that every single time, Wood? Actually barging into our class to tell us that we have got Quidditch? You could also wait outside. Speaking of waiting, it looks like this chest we're not able to open up. We are able to open up this one. We still don't have a Loa Mora yet.
Number 44. Devlin Whitehorn.
The founder of the Nimbus Company. Nice. We're going to be flying around on the Nimbus in a few moments, so... this one... Also a chest that is locked, but this one we can open up now. The spider webs are of course also something we can burn with Incendio. Nice. That reminds me, we also need to take another tour across the castle.
Number 42. Crispin Kronk.
We now have the ability to open more chests, of course. Everforce and Incendio. 2 spells, and therefore a couple of things opened up for us. I think it's going to be worth checking out the castle, a couple of rooms. I did have a couple of chests on my notes after last time, so I should be able to know where to find them. Opening up doors that actually have a statue in front of them and burn the spider webs on certain chests. 83 beans and also a bit of health. First, let's go into the library. We know there's an Incendio door here and there is an Everforce door here, so we're able to enter both of them now. And it's something we can quickly take care of. Side questing time, therefore. 2 new rooms that we can open up. Was not worth going here with just Everforce, I guess, but now that we also have Incendio, and therefore are able to do the entire library in one go, it is worth going in here. It is a game that does not have a fast travel system after all, so I think this way it works better. First time we actually enter here during daytime. Which is fun, I guess. The ectoplasm door we've already been to, so that one we can ignore. But here we have an Everforce statue. So let's go select that on our B button and use it. Boom. Don't care where you fly to. Find a nice little spot to enjoy your newly formed life. And I will simply take a look at what we can find here. More books. Undestroyable books. And a chest. The next famous person on a card.
Number 9. Gunhilda of Gorsmore.
And is that the only one in here? I think the answer is no. There's also a pot here, so 1 more bean. At least if I'm allowed to keep it by this book. And then open up chest number 2. Oh. Stupid chocolate frog. At least it's a full heal, so you're not stupid in that regard, but still, you scared me. Now moving on to the other door, which is in this corridor. Here we actually found not the tapestry, that one's one we've already did, but we do have an Incendio switch. You don't have to use Incendio on the door, by the way, but if you accidentally press the button 1 time too many, then that can of course happen. What do you have? Next card. You are...
Number 12. Merwin the Malicious.
Merwin. And the next... There's usually 2 chests in these kind of rooms, we've noticed already, so... Not a surprise, there's indeed another one, but this one is useless cauldron cake. Because of the chocolate frog just now, the cauldron cake is useless. It's just good for a snack. Not actually practical for healing. I guess that is everything for the library. And that is one section we can cross out on our notes. Those are now fully complete. Next up is castle crawling. I'll try not to make that the episode title. I cannot make any promises, but time for us to return to the grand staircase at least and see if we're able to find a couple more wizard cards that we're able to open up. We're still on the second floor, so let's get started on the girls' bathroom. Now that it is daytime, one of the chests actually appears there. Like I said in an earlier episode, not every single chest is going to be accessible always. Some of them only appear during night and some of them only during daytime. One of them is actually in the girls' bathroom, so now that the story has actually opened it up for us, we are going to be able to grab the chest in there. First, it's beam time. Almost done with beam time, by the way. We're almost full. Would be nice if we're able to fill up the beam count before we actually get to Neville. And looking at this, especially since there's more castle crawling that needs to happen in a moment, I think we're going to be able to. That is not going to be a problem. First, let's go pick up the cards that actually appear during daytime. Here at the bathroom. Moaning Myrtle is also a card collector by the looks of it. But we are going to steal your collection. Perhaps that is the reason why she's moaning all the time.
Number 13. Andros the Invincible.
Here's another double, actually. And the second one should be at the cubicles. Yeah, I think it's going to be this one. We see a bit of ectoplasm here. Scourge. Perhaps we should actually also try to use Scourge on Myrtle. Make her disappear.
Number 41. Godric Gryffindor.
Godric Gryffindor. I love how Harry actually says it with a bit of enthusiasm in his voice. But anyway, I did promise you to Scourge you. Unfortunately, it does not work, so we are done with that quickly. Returning to the castle. Grand staircase. And let's go check out more rooms. With our new spells, there's more stuff to collect. Before heading outside for the minigames and the next match of Quidditch.